It's the off season. You guys are off from school. I'm pretty much off from work. And most importantly, there's no NBA, no NFL. It's the off season. And the off season's great because you have so much free time, you're relaxing, you're enjoying. But when you hear about the way NBA players treat their off season, it gets you thinking. I recently heard about Julius Randle transforming his body. I'll throw the pics up on the screen, you can see, he looks pretty ripped. Victor Oladipo, similar, the 30-day transformation. And aside for those guys, you hear about guys adding skills. Marc Gasol stepping out from 3 a couple of summers ago. You remember when Melo slimmed down, LeBron, completely changed his body over the off season. And when you hear about what they do, it gets you thinking, well, what are my plans for the off season, and how could I, like them, utilize this time off to ensure that during the actual season, I'm able to have peak performance. So it got me thinking, and I figure I'll share with you some of my off season plans, and then it'll get you thinking about yours. Maybe it'll help you, develop some kind of idea of what you plan to do. So, during the season, during the year, I get stressed. My cortisol levels get jacked up. I'm all anxious and nervous from dealing with all of you. And when finally the off season comes, I use it as the first category area that I work on is my health. So I work on my physical health. I'm focused on nutrition. I eat very clean, only fruits, veggies, meat. I go to the gym. And then I'll also focus on my mental health. So I'll meditate. That's another way to clear cortisol, calm down your mind. And I'll try to stay sharp. I'll play chess, I play poker for fun. Luminosity I recently downloaded. It seems all right for now. So those are some ways that I'll work on my health. The next area that I like to work on is every summer I like to add skills. So like Gasol stepping back, making the 3, what skills am I adding? I'm working on video editing, public speaking. I'm gonna put out a lot of videos, stuff like that. I always work on surfing. I work on it during the year also, but in the summer it's a good time to work on it. I work on my jumper. You see the court back there. It's a little slanted. For some reason, I'm money on it. I think that I'm Curry out there. I drain. I'm not really very good at basketball, but I'll work on adding that skill to my arsenal. So that's another area. It's also the off season for my business. So I'll take a chance to create long-term strategic decisions. Where do I want to go? I'll work on my curriculums, on training my staff, on ensuring all the dates are lined up. And I know that if I put all this work on building things up now, then when I actually get there, I'm going to be able to really, when I get to that moment, we'll all be all prepared. Things will run a lot smoother. So my business. And then the last category is social. The summer's a great time to be social. You're relaxed, you're in better vibes. So I focus on reconnecting with my friends, my personal relationship with my family without getting, too into detail. I work on those, make sure I'm pleasant, make sure I'm having fun with everyone and I'm enjoying everyone's company. So that's another area that I work on. So those are some of my plans. And, I remember when I was young, I had no plans at all. I would exclusively bum. I refused to do anything but bum in the summer. I was unemployed chronically. I didn't work in camp. Internships, I tried those. I didn't like them much. So I understand, that you may feel like I'm off. But, there's time that's passing, and one day you're going to look back and wonder where did all that time go, and what could I have been working on, what could I have learned in that time. So you make small tweaks, even if it's you're reading about something, you're learning about the stock market, or you take a small coding class, you work on that, or if you're in an internship, then that's great. Or if you're at camp, you work on your leadership, abilities. Or maybe you want to, spend the whole summer trying to be social, going to as many parties as you possibly can. That's also, I would think, commendable. That's a good way to spend the time. So, pick out some areas, think of some ideas. Don't squander the time. Don't miss the opportunity. Look at, the people that you admire. It could be athletes or, businessmen or the Kardashians. I'm not sure. And look at what they do in their off season and the habits that they build, and try to see, I have all this time. I'm going to blink and the summer's over. What am I going to make of it?